what you think about when you're born into a fire. Let them burn it out. Sell them to the richest buyer. They wanna let the world decay. They tell us lies and fade away, fade away. We feel betrayed. We were raised to lose the race. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway. Listen up now, because we're never dropping out. Beat the odds, beat the big house. The brains are bigger than the doubt. We've been thinking for ourselves, never let the truth fade away. This is bigger than ourselves, we won't let the world burn away, burn away. We feel betrayed. We were raised to lose the race. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway. To blame, haters face the world's mistakes. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway. And we feel betrayed. We were raised to lose the race. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway. To blame, haters face the world's mistakes. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway.
And bakit hindi na naman kumakilos? Wait a minute, guys. And ahoy and welcome. This is your boy Kurix_Cooper, and today is a Tuesday, June 10, 2025, and it's currently 8:18 in the morning. Good morning, at least on our end of the globe. Here in the Philippines, I'm Kurix, a Filipino variety PNG YouTuber based in the Philippines. I mainly play role-playing games, but since I'm a variety streamer, and you can check out my Twitch page as well. Okay, and let's finish that channel redeem at first. Oh, by the way, guys, if you're watching this on YouTube, this is already a pre-recorded video. But of course, if you're watching this on Twitch, this is very much live, unless it's a VOD. Because Twitch is my main streaming platform, and YouTube is the home of our what do you call this, of our VODs. So if you see some of the alerts appearing on the left or a right section of the screen, they are from Twitch things. So it might seem that it doesn't have any sounds, but there is sounds on those videos or clips. But of course, they are a copyright of their respective owners, and we're just here to just give back or throw back. So, but of course, we have to comply with the rules and policies of the various platforms that we host our content on, and of course, we will be removing that. That's from Raijin O. It's a mech show that features grade school students as they control a huge ass mech. Imagine that. Only in anime that will happen, and that's possible. And where were we? Ah yes, since I am a variety streamer, you can check out the games that I am into or I am checking out. Good morning. Tara tara tara. Good morning. Pese pese. Good morning, Matt. Good morning, everyone. By the way, I will be reading your chat individually, but of course, I need to also start my stream by saying that we start off by playing Stream Beats Original, Kill It Anyway by Harry Seller. Copyright free music. They always get a free shout out on our end. You can also check us out on X, Blue Sky, Threads, and Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok for short form content, which I still have yet to upload a new one, hopefully soon. And if you want to learn when we go live on Twitch, please check us out on our socials. Morning Kurex. Good morning, Topo. And when our VODs go live on YouTube, you can also check us out on those platforms. And for various stuff, maybe video game related topics, news, what's the latest and the hottest, our hot takes regarding video game related issues or topics, feel free to check me out on those social media platforms. Of course, we also are on Discord. We have a Discord community of like-minded individuals. So if you guys want, you may want to check us out there. We have a variety of text channels that you guys can participate in or share your interest on. There's food, travel, music, TV, movies, anime, webtoon, you name it, we got it there. If not, I'll add it later on. And then we will be reading the chat. Let's... Anong controversial streamer is? What's up, guys? It's me, your boy, Crix Charlie. Never mind. It's not even controversial. Hello, guys and girls. Meet. Never mind. I'm trying to mimic somebody. So let's check the chat first. We have Citrix redeeming the first. Welcome in, Citrix. Posture check and hydrate. AA Rod checking in. Welcome in. By the way, guys, besides checking in, feel free to drop by the chat so the auto shoutout feature will take effect. So you guys can be automatically shouted out. That's how Mix It Up goes. So I'm using Mix It Up as my third-party application. It does everything, my redeems, my alerts. So if ever na we get disconnected, I'm effed up. Bilgax, thank you for redeeming na ayaw ko sa kanya. And the check-in. Who else is here? Ishi checking in. Thank you for posting the socials and the Discord links. There you go. Citrix redeeming the retro anime opening randomizer, so you can redeem that every 30 minutes and keep your fingers crossed on which anime opening will play. But sometimes it's so random that it usually redeems the same opening over and over again. The red ones are the randomizers, the blue ones are the memes, the purple ones are the sassy ones or the funny ones, and the orange ones are the music videos. So if you guys want, you can redeem those channel points for some interactivity in the stream. Sin TTV, good morning, Correx. Matapocalypse, morning, Correx, and good morning din sa ating badass artist and ultimate host, Matt Apocalypse. Watch out for him, baka ang next na i-host niyan Miss Universe. Tofu, good morning! Ano ba yan? Controversial streamer? Yan. And I think that's the latest one. And I will be speaking in English since this is a sponsored stream. Sponsored in a way, in a manner that we receive information. Actually, you guys can already download this game since the demo is already available on Steam. So if you guys want, don't just simply take my word for it or my stream for it. You guys can check it out for yourself. So thank you to Keymailer for providing us with the information regarding the release or regarding this game, since normally I wouldn't be able to stumble upon this game. Keymailer is a content creation platform, we can say a marketing platform, wherein it connects streamers, content creators to various developers, publishers, or maybe other marketing teams that want to build hype or talk about their games. While this one I didn't get any, although I did get a Steam key, but for the demo only. But most of the time when I covered Keymailer related content, I usually disclose this information to be transparent. While I may have a bias towards, or bias in a way that I think everybody has a bias, right? But the bias, my bias is the games that I request or ask access to are games that are in my peripheral vision or on my preferences. So if I request a game under this game genre, it means that I am interested maybe by how the game looks, its genre, or maybe it's part of a bigger franchise. So that's already my bias. But all in all, when I pick up games on Keymailer, there isn't any special rules like, oh, you can only speak good about our game. There's no, I don't, and if there is a game that has that kind of rule, I don't pick it up. Usually it's Microsoft related project. But example, embargoes, that I will honor that. But for the rest, like, oh, you can only say this, use this hashtag, blah 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 blah. I often don't take those kinds of projects or Steam keys, and it's also good for my mental health. So Keymailer's been a really good partner here on the channel, and if you guys are fellow content creators or streamers with a good following and an average, parang a good average viewer or a regular viewer count, you might want to check out Keymailer and you might get lucky. It's not always a guarantee. Prepare to get your hearts broken. Like example, there's a big game or there's really this good game that you want to, and then you requested an access to it, and then you end up like weeks after it already has been released and they didn't answer or you got declined. So that's also a possibility. But when it comes to these kinds of platforms, you really are just winging it and wishing that you get lucky and be picked and you are deemed worthy to be part of their marketing wing. Basically, you are being part of their marketing campaign. So of course, it's a give and take. They provide you Steam access or Steam key, you'll cover the game. It's up to you to how you will cover that and how professional you want to cover it. But this is how I usually do it, by disclosing this information and being genuine with myself, with my audience, and I will say whatever it is that I find, or if I find anything wrong or weird about the game, I will voice it out. Since we want to also become a good source for information and consumer related information, be a source of that information that will give consumers more power and this better decision making when purchasing new games. So with that, let's continue reading the chat. We have Taxapo, thank you for checking in. And then you have Lancer 1881. Welcome in, Lancer. Oh, you weren't shouted out. I think I need to add you to the Auto SO. But first, let me give you a shout out. Shout out to Lancer 1881. There you go. Just chatting. Wait, let me get to your... Yep. You're not part of the Auto SO yet, but let me add you up. There you go. And welcome. Good morning again. Of course, I will be speaking in Filipino or on our native language whenever there are people talking in our native language, because although we are speaking in English to increase or grow our community and tap into a wider English speaking audience here on Twitch and on YouTube. Of course, if there are people or there are Filipinos in chat actively communicating with us, of course we will speak to them in our language, because ayun nga, as I usually say, it has been my expression. You cannot take the Filipino out of a Filipino. So with that, today's game is Moonsigil Atlas. It's a demo. It's part, I categorize this, or I put this under the ItsumaDEMO series. It's a series or segment here in our channel wherein we play demos for the upcoming games that we find interesting. And we are now at episode 34, meaning we have been covering 34 games already. And Moonsigil Atlas demo is our 34th game on that list. So you can check it out, our playlist of all of the games that we have been playing, all of the demos, which most of them are already been released. You can check that out on YouTube as well, since that is the home of our VODs. Moonsigil Atlas is a roguelike deck builder, card battler, and has a very, what do you call this, beautiful art style. I don't know guys if you are into deck builders, into Trominoes. Later I will mention what a Tromino is, or maybe you already are familiar of it, but that is for a later discussion. So let me remove the starting stream text and the cinema bars, and this is the entire opening or splash screen for Moonsigil Atlas demo, which again you can already download and check out now on Steam. I will also be pinning the Steam store page so you guys can check it out from my stream or my VOD on YouTube. I will also be putting it on the description, so feel free to check them out there. And if you like what you see, since they have a yet to be announced 2025 release date, go give them a wish list if you like what you see here, or maybe if you try it out for yourself. So basically, how do you say this? It's a puzzle game wherein you take control of like a medieval fantasy characters, magic based. Sometimes I think it's also a melee. There are only 2 characters now, I think a mage and a warrior, but on the full release there will be 3, and then there will be more cards and more bosses. Currently the demo has 1. It will end up with 1 boss, but if you guys are familiar with roguelikes or roguelites, it's basically no 2 runs are exactly the same, and this is also a deck builder. So card games, right? So you are at the mercy of the cards, of the draw of the cards. So let's see how this game is going to be. What's up? What's up, Mystic Mirren? Thank you for dropping by today. What's up? What's up? Where's Dorothy? Hello. We're going to try out the Moonsigil Atlas demo. Okay, let's go. What's up? Okay, new run. See, we start off by selecting a character. We have Feldrin, the Lost Chronicler, a collector of ancient lore who seeks to uncover the mysteries of the destroyed civilization. And again, as you can see, it is a card battler or a deck builder game, roguelike. And it features Trominoes or Triominos. Diba there, if you know Tetris, you call each of the blocks or the puzzle pieces that you slot in there as Tetromino. Since it's 4 corners, that is why it is called Tetromino. So if Tetromino is the 4 corners, Triomino or Tromino is the what you call the a shape with 3 sides. And I think dominoes Although Dominoes is more of 4 eh. Pero I don't know. But Tromino has 3 corners. As you can see in the image on the cards. Rune. Apply 4 shields to this rune regions on play. So meaning you're going to use your card and that card contains runes. So we can either go with Feldrin as of the moment for the demo. And okay, so the third one is a rogue, no? Wait, there are other characters? Oh, okay. Sigil right unlock. So from the description on the Steam store page, there are only 2 characters, and the third one is will be unlocked on the when the game fully releases this 2025. So we don't have really don't have any choice but to go with Feldrin. Draw cards, multiply damage, so begin a run. Welcome in again, guys. This is Moonsigil Atlas, a demo. Greetings, frail one. You can call me the Shackled. Shakurudo. No longer dormant are the 3 astral titans, primordial beings with an unceasing hunger for life, stars, and any other glimmer of light in the endless void. Dispatch these 3 traitors, return to me, and I will reward you generously. You may use my atlas to navigate the stars. Open atlas. There you go. And that is the hallmark of a typical... Your mic sounds good. Thank you. I think it's still not perfect, but we are working our way to making things more... things better here, whether that be our overall look, but then again we only are producing like 720p picture quality. Hopefully we can go back to 1080p or even higher, but that's in the future since we are only playing on an HP Victus 16E gaming laptop. Yes, I am streaming and gaming on the same device. Thank you, Mystic Marin. Again, Moonsigil Atlas demo is a roguelike deck builder. So if you guys have played like Slay the Spire and maybe other roguelites, this kind of interface is really familiar with you. It gives you some option on where to proceed. Card upgrades, card removal, combat, this one, card pack, permanently adds a card to your deck. This one, Sigil Forging removal. Remove a tile from one of your cards. I think this one is a good, what do you call this? Wing or branch to take. How about this one? Combat, removal, shield rune. Adds a shield rune to one of your cards. Shield. I think a shield rune will be beneficial later. I wonder. Good. This one kasi is we're going to get a card pack. Permanently add a card to your deck from a chosen card pack. This one, Sigil Forging removal. Remove a tile from your deck. Combat, nothing more. But this one, 1, 2, 3. Again, 3 as well. Card upgrade focus. Focus. Also damage dealt by this card is increased by X. Card removal and combat. Almost the same with shield rune. Decisions. We'll add a card. We'll remove a tile and we'll add a shield. Let's go with the shield one. Combat. Let's go with this first. And this is the interface of the game. Lancer! Ang cute naman ng emote. Maple M. Dumpy. Okay, so this is the discard pile. This is another discard. When you play a card, it goes to your discard pile. You also discard any unplayed cards. Okay, so this is the draw pile. This is the discard pile. Okay, continue. Playing cards. To play a card, drag it from your hand onto the moon. The entire shape must fit. You can rotate the shape with the mouse wheel or with the Q and E keys. So mouse wheel or Q and E keys. And that's why it's called Moonsigil Okay. Ward Shield Rune. Blocking damage. This enemy is attacking the moon. Protect it by placing cards with shield runes. So basically, are your enemies like cosmic or intergalactic in nature? I know, Celestial Scorpion. And they are also at the parang sky eh. So you are really just channeling your magical energy towards the moon. And that's why it's called Moonsigil Atlas. The Atlas probably is the book or that contains all of the runes. And see, there's a rune. Apply 4 shield to this rune. Region on play. Using runes. Runes only affect enemies in the same region. Okay. So you are also... Wait. The enemies also play a rune on the moon? To block this enemy tile with a shield, rune has to be within the glowing region. Using runes. Runes only affect enemies in the same region. In the same region? There's also regions on the moon? Okay, so that's an interesting inside region. It doesn't matter where the rest of the sigil is, just the rune. Okay. So the white outline is the region. The actual rune is on the center, but it has a parang, what do you call this? AoE effect. Ay, medyo malakas yung sound ng game. Okay. Thank you, Ishi. Thank you for that information. And again guys, if ever na you also notice that on other streamers, do give them a heads up. Sometimes we as streamers don't know what is happening during our stream. Sometimes. We don't hear the sound, the audio. So if ever there's a cracking sound, our avatar is not working, and if it's bothering you, feel free to give us a heads up on what's happening. Okay, I'll put my tutorial complete. You can view this tutorial again from the button in the settings menu. Okay. So first, this is the interface. This is the game screen probably. And this is your enemy, the Celestial Scorpion. And this is your character. This is Feldren. Feldren, the Lost Chronicle. Crystalline Expanse Knight. So this is our character. This is the enemy. And you channel your runes towards the moon. And then the enemy will probably or also play a rune here on the moon. So the Atlas card collection. So we currently have a couple of... the enemy has like 5 attacks. And if I think 55, this is our total health. 55 out of 55. So our health is the moon. So it will have a 5 attack. So we probably need to block it with a shield. Do we have a shield? Apply 4 shield to this rune. Regions on apply. Okay, let's... I wonder how many action can we take? Where do we see that? Draw pile, exhaust pile. We don't see anything though. Okay, let's play this. No? We can rotate it with the middle mouse button. Ayan. Bajajang. So we have a 4 shield now. Dissipate. Remove non-hostile sigil from the board. Maybe later or hopefully we can save this. Apply 4 shield to this rune region on play. Okay. Jajajang. Another shield. Fully blocked. Okay. Deal 4 damage but non-hostile from this board. How many did we play? Or how many cards have we played during that turn? I didn't notice eh. Exhaust pile. These cards are no longer accessible by normal means. Nyo. Is it okay now? You see the sound? Okay, so I will end my turn, and I think now the enemy will make its move. It will attack us, but since we have shields, a shield of 8 already. Yes, okay na. End turn. Okay, yun. So its next move is to buff. Enemy is planning to buff itself. Rune, apply 4 shield to this region on play. Deal 7 damage. Starfall. It has like 2 slots. I don't know if there is a maximum number of what do you call this? You know, they all have 2. Earlier we only played 2 cards. If that's the same case, let's can we like jajajang ayun. Apply 4 shield to this rune region on play. Deals 4 damage. Applies 4 shield to this region on play. Jajajang. 4 damage. Or maybe as long as there is like space, maybe we can play it. See? Boom. See? 11 out of 26. End the turn. Strength. The enemy deals 1 additional damage per stack. Last the entire encounter. Ay! Look at that. I used a shield earlier, pero it doesn't carry over to the next turn. Protects the moon from an enemy's attack. Any shield wears off at the start of your turn. You should read it. You should read the fine print first. Let's use this one. He's going to attack with a 8 damage. So we should secure shields. This one. Can we rotate this? Boom, boom, boom. Shield. Applies 4 shield. Jajajang. Fully blocked. Okay. Applies 4 shield to this region of play. 4 damage. Jajajang. Deads. So new card. Choose a card to permanently add to your deck. Exhaust this card. What does exhaust? Exhausted cards are removed from your deck and the rest of the encounter. Add a copy of a card, gravel, to your hand. Gravel? What is a gravel? Add a copy of gravel to your... ito. This one's the gravel card. Deals 2 damage. Exhaust this card. Stony Vault. Eternal. This sigil is not removed from the board at the end of the turn. How about this one? Echoing Blast. Deals 7 damage to all enemies. There are more than 1 enemies? Persist. The sigil stays on your board for an additional X turns. See Beyond. Draw 3 cards. Infuse a card in your hand and focus 2. What's a focus 2? Focus, all damage dealt by this card is increased by X. By 2. Focus by 2. Pero it's a lot of Play 3 cards. Deal 7 damage to all enemies. Eternal. So it keeps on. If you play this card with 1, add a copy of the gravel to your hand, but it will not be removed from play. Pero if you play the gravel card, it will be exhausted. An exhausted card is ayun. We don't have any information for that. So decisions, we might encounter a few enemies later on. So this might be convenient. This Echoing Blast. Okay, next up. Let's go with this one. Since it will add a shield rune to our deck. And each encounter, each combat encounter will give us a new card. So okay din lang. This one is Rune Guard Fledgling. What? Look at that. Cast. This enemy is planning to place a hostile sigil on your board. So they will add more stuff on my board. So let's add the shield. Remove non-hostile cards from the board. Deals 4 damage. Applies 4 shield. Okay, let's add 4 shield. This one applies 4 shield to this region. Deals 4 damage. Remove non-hostile. Okay, so it depends. The number of items that you can, or number of Trominoes that you can add to the moon depends on the space left. So since it's going to add like maybe what do you call this, hostile sigil, it will reduce the total number of moves that we can make against him. The big question is how many Trominoes will he add to the moon board? But let's end the turn for now. Enemy's turn. Persist. Sigils with persist remains on the board for multiple turns. They often have effects that occur every turn. Sigils normally expire after 1 turn, so a sigil with 1 stack of persist will last a total of 2 turns. Okay, so what does this do? Hostile. This card has no effect. Has no effect. Has no effect. So let's remove. Deal 7 damage to all enemies. Apply shield. Is going to attack with 7. Applies 4 shield. Deal 7 damage. No, we can't add anything since he occupied that space. And we got a 4 shield. Let's add more shield. This one. Fully blocked. Okay. So after this turn, it will be removed, no? Enemy's turn. Shielded. He's going to add another set. He's going to attack with 3. So applies 4 shield to this rune region. Applies 4 shield, deals 7 damage. Pero, oh, it still is parang persisting yung attack niya na yun. Okay. And we no longer have any move. We cannot place this. Let's end the turn for now. Back. Ito. Deal 7 damage to all enemies. Applies 4 shield. It's going to attack with 7. Shield. And then this one. Applies 4 shield on region. Okay. 7 damage to all enemies. 4 damage. 4 damage. How about this one? 2? Okay. End turn. Okay. Yo, Chefy, good morning, Kurix. Waza! Good morning. We're currently trying out the demo for Moonsigil Atlas. And by the way, guys, Steam Next Fest event is currently live on Steam right now. Tons of demos that you can try out for yourself. So do check out Steam, and maybe there is an indie game there that you might want to check out and you might find interesting. Although Moonsigil Atlas is not part of the Steam Next Fest, you might want to check it out. It's you can manually search it on Steam or by clicking the link on the pinned message here on chat and on the description. So deals 4 damage, applies 4 shield. It's going to attack with 3. Remove non-hostile cards. Okay. Let's remove the non-hostile cards then. Jajajang. Op. Ah, isa lang? Select a sigil from your board. Brother. What? Ay, anan hostile. Ang pangit pala nitong card na tong dissipate na to. Why would I remove a non-hostile card? Well, example ito siguro. Yung card ko na I put there to parang for play. I will not be able to have any moves after this. Lols. How about this one? Applies for shield. This one. Jajajang. We can still add this. Oh, didn't I add the applies for shield to this rune region on play? Ah, wait. Okay. Oh no. Yeah. I think he was trying to attack this region and I didn't add any shield runes on this area. Oh well. He's going to attack with 7. Okay, let's add a shield card here. Ah, okay. So everything in this region is yung area that he will inflict damage on me or on the moon. And this one is a free region without the borders. Interested ako sa iyo. Ay gana. Ay gana. Arte. This is a roguelike deck builder. It's currently on demo with a yet to be release 2025 release date. Pero there's also 3 characters. Pero on the demo, they said na there's only 2 characters available. And then there is this demo will end or will have a boss. Only one boss. So as when they release the full version of the game, of course, there will be more bosses. It's just like Slay the Spire. In terms of this one, ayan o, see? This is the stage basically. I'm currently at this point in the map, the combat, and then afterwards I will be going with the sigil forging removal, and then shield rune. I will be getting a shield rune on my deck. See? And it will end up with this Astral Titan boss. So if you guys have played any deck builder games, ayan, this is pretty familiar to you by now. But it added a parang tile placing mechanic. Na basically this is your what do you call this, your board where you play in your cards. And it all depends on the parang placement of your Trominoes or your cards. 7, we need a shield. Ito, 4 shield. Yan. 8 fully blocked enemies. So we can play this attack card. 4 damage. There you go. It's dead. A new card. Choose a card to permanently add to your deck. Play deals 12 damage to all enemies. Deals 2 damage for each card drawn this turn. Wait. Drawn this turn. This one is probably for parang if you have a card that like draw a card and then you have this Miri's Prophecy. This will be pretty beneficial, but I think I don't have a draw card yet. Deal 7 damage if this sigil has focus. Deal 7 additional damage. Has focus. Okay. Next up is sigil forging or removal. Rays of light illuminate the sky. Echoes of a power long past. Harvest the light. Remove a tile from your card. Let's do that. Remove a tile. Which card should we remove a tile on? Apply 4 shield to this region of play. So we can parang properly place it, no? Parang we can have more use for that card. Siguro ito kasi ang laki nito, itong Starfall. Plus it deals damage and adds 4 shield. Let's add, ayan o. Ano yung itatanggalin daw? Deal 7 damage, apply 4 shield to this rune. Maybe ito na muna. Ayan, so nabawasan na siya ng Tromino. So you can only remove up to 2? Permanently removes it. Okay, fine. Okay, so next up, adds a shield. Harvest the light. So what card can we add a shield to it? Siguro we can try applies 4 shield to this region. Remove a non-hostile. Deal 7 damage to all enemies. How about add deals 12 damage to all enemies? Makakaroon ng shield. I guess ito na lang. Saan ko kaya lalagay yung shield? Siguro dito na lang. Yan. Echoing Blast plus applies 4 shield to this region. Okay, confirm. Okay, next. Dito na tayo. Otsu! Morning everyone! Morning! Ano na? Sunin. 9 na, 9. It's no longer alas Otsu. Good morning, Sunin. Okay. Ghost. Sigils with ghost can have other sigils placed on top of them. Any covered tiles are removed from the board. Ay, ganun. So it's a parang effect of the enemy. Watch out for some hostile ghost sigils may have negative effects when you overlap them with one of your sigils. Okay. Yes, almusal ka na? Oo. I will be getting some hot coffee later. Hala, paano to? What's this? Overlapping sigil. Temporarily gain decay. What's a decay? Decay. How do we remove this though? Applies a shield. Pero it will buff the enemy is planning to buff itself and then it will add this one. Deals 4 damage. It will not attack. Remove non-hostile. Can we like remove this? Ewan ko lang just a suspicion. Oh. Can I remove it? So it's not. It is a hostile card. Nice. Deals 4 damage na nga muna tayo. I wonder if what will happen if we put it here. Ay, okay. Nagkaroon ako ng shield, of course. But what will happen? Happen. End turn. Okay. Again, overlapping. Temporarily gain decay 2. Strength. I need a shield. It will still buff itself, oh. Pero deal 7 damage to all enemies. Deal 4 damage. It will cast this one. Applies 4 shield. Deals 4 damage. 4. Ay, hindi siya nadagdag, sir. No? Osu! Henshin! 16? Hala! Wala akong shield! Kinay... Tora! Bata! Tatoba! I don't have any shield! Oh no! Ah, yun yung decay. Decay. I mean, this has like 7. Ayun na, decay. All damage dealt by this card is reduced by X. Okay. Deals 4 damage. Yari ako. 16? Good luck. 16. I don't have any shield. 33. Ugh. It will buff again. My goodness. Deals 4 damage. Okay. It doesn't carry over kasi to the to the next round. You know, even if I add the shield now, it will buff itself up. This is the perfect round to inflict damage to this Dead Star Corruptor monster. Dandais, waza, Henshin, yo, Gamer Chefy, Henshin. And we also have a retro anime opening. Maybe you guys want to check that out as well. It only costs 400 channel points. Oh, what's that? What does this do? Deal 7 damage to all enemies. Turn start. Okay. Applies 4 shield to this rune region. Starfall. Starfall. Da 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 da. Yun. New card. Start. Turn start. Deals 10 damage to the enemy with the least remaining health. Parang ganda nito yung persistent. Applies 4 shield to this rune region of play. Draw 2 cards. Deals 12 damage to all enemies. Okay. Next up. Itong segment na. So this one. Elite Combat. More formidable enemy with greater rewards. Upgrade prepared card. This one, shield rune, adds a shield rune. Pero parang ito, I'm curious about this one. Permanently gives prepared to one of your cards. Okay, let's go with this. 33 HP. Ravening up. Blueprint sigils. You can use blueprint sigils to plan out your turn before you place anything. To place a blueprint sigil, use right click instead of left click. You can pick up a blueprint later with the right click. Place it with left click or dismiss all blueprints with escape. Huh? Overlapping. Apply 1 stack of strength to all enemies. What? 3. Sige, lagay na lang tayo ng shield. Deal 7 damage. Pero we need to add it here. Dito sa loob nito. Wait. 4 damage. Ay, tumaas yung attack niya, sir. Okay. 8, 6. Apply shield. Howard Floyd de Leon, welcome in. Thank you for checking in. Okay, and turn muna natin. Enemy's turn. Okay, next turn. Grabe ito. Every time na you place a sigil here, parang he will gain a buff on strength. Applies 4 shield. Deal 7 damage to all enemies. Why not? Nagkaroon siya ng strength buff, sir. Applies 4 shield. Deals 4 damage. Can I discard this? Oh no, 11. 11, sir. We need shield. Applies 4 shield. Applies 4 shield. Deals 10 damage to the enemy with the least remaining health. It's persistent as well. Shield. Shield. Kulang. Oh no. Okay, and then let's end the turn. Aray, masakit. Take that. Applies 4 shield. Deals 7 damage. Strength. We currently have 4 shield. Applies 4 shield. Deals 7 damage to all enemies. Okay. 8. Remove non-hostile. Applies 4 shield to this region. Start. And turn. Lancer, show them who's boss. Yes. Died. Almost dead. Uy, new card. Dark Resonance. And it has a yellow thingy, oh, so it means na it's rare. Turn start, deal 6 damage to all enemies. Turn start, draw a card. Turn end, all sigils in play with a turn start effect gain +2 focus. Oh, of course, it's a non-brainer. Ito na yung pipiliin natin, of course. Next one, Elite Combat. Good luck. The enemies that we were fighting earlier is just a normal monster. So this one's Elite, so let's see. Oh no, there's 2 of them. Astral Lock? What's that supposed to mean? This enemy is locking your cards in place. There are now 2 enemies. Lost Starbinder and the Starbinder Totem. So that's the reason why there are parang 2 zones. If ever this enemy attacks, it will only attack this zone, no? Itong yung diamond shape. Samantalang itong Lost Starbinder will only attack parang this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, this hexagonal shape on the left side. Brother, what's that, brother? And this one, turn start, deal 6 damage to all enemies. Draw a card. Sige, let's do it like... Ay, hindi ko ma-flip. Nakalock kasi yung enemy has that ability. Ayan, no? Okay, fine. I'll place it here. Ayan, no? He has that ability. This enemy is locking your card, so I cannot turn them. Interesting. Applies 4 shield. 4 shield. Yuck! Yuck, 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 yuck. Applies 4 shield to this region. 4 shield. Okay, so we have 8. The enemy has 10 attacks. Wala, puro 4 damage na to eh. Does this 35 HP? Alak. Ayun. Okay, we can choose. Ito na muna. Para if we destroy this, my goodness, I think I will die on this turn. Imagine, 35 HP and then this elite enemy has 60 HP. If this is going to be our first failure, hopefully there's a meta progression after this where we can like increase your maximum HP. Usually when it comes to roguelikes or roguelites, there is a meta progression after each failed mission. Like, okay, if you have a total of like this currency, you will be able to increase your total board or what. Okay, I don't know. I have a bad feeling about this. 24. Nice. This is the at the start of the turn deals 9 damage to all enemies. After this turn it will disappear. This is a persistent card. This one is at the start of the turn deals 8 damage to all enemies. Draw a card. All sigils with a turn start effect gain 2 focus. And the focus is all damage dealt by this card is increased by X. By 2. Okay, so are they going to attack? No, not yet. But this is going to buff itself. Applies 4 shield, 4 damage, remove non-hostile. Applies 4 shield, applies 2 shield. Deals 10 damage to the enemy with the least remaining health. Eh? Okay, so it's a persistent card. Applies 4 shield, deals 4 damage. Yeah, it's because it is locked. No more ano. We can no longer place any items. End turn. Sheesh, 13. Jang. Yon, finally. Ha? Ayun, natanggal na yung lock. Nice. 13 shield. With the least remaining health. Persist. Applies for shield. You know, and finally move our puzzles around. But we need kapag nakapili na tayo, we can no longer shoot. Touch mob na pala. Oh, so that's what the mechanics of blueprint. Kasi if you press the left click, you are locked into this Tromino. But if you have the other card, if you use the right click, the blueprint one, you can revert back. Ay, good luck. Yan, wala na. We can no longer place anything and we're going to get damage. 9 damage. 15 HP. Boom. At least. Eish. Optimize. Exhaust a card in your hand. Exhaust this card. Adjacent sigils. Temporary gain 5 focus. So it's a buff card. Any adjacent card. Optimize. Of course, let's use that. Astral Gem recovered. A long lost jewel from the crown creation rippling with power. Claim. Oh, I wonder what this is. Astral Gem, an orb pulsating. What will it become? That is the question. Is this parang the currency that you use for meta progression? Pero after 1, no? Card upgrade. Prepared. You sense a fleeting power in the moon's light tonight. It won't last long. Harness the power. Permanently give prepared to a card in your deck. What's a prepared card though? Deals 10 damage. Ito kaya. This one's a good one. Deals 10 damage to the enemy with the least remaining health. Glimpse of Dawn Plus. What will happen? What's up prepared? This card starts each combat in your hand. Oh, so that's the prepared status. Okay then. Let's do it. Confirm. Next. Card pack. The stars above are moving on their own accord, forming patterns. Okay. Utility, random. Wow, may card packs din. Rapid fire attacks, random, utility. Do we have enough attack cards? I think we have... Okay, there you go. Deals 2 times X6 damage, flurry. This is a yellow one, no? Next is this. Uy, malapit na sa boss, oh. Kaso 15 na lang yung HP natin. This one, heal. Nice. Heal. Repair. Yon. Okay na, boss, guys. Astral Titan. Pero ano, no, yung the designs, even though na parang silhouettes lang sila, they look good. 140. Moon Collar Titan. Mooncast. This enemy is planning to do something to the moon. Glimpse of Dawn. Deal 10 damage to the enemy with the least remaining health. Okay, this is yung with the prepared card. He's planning to do something to the moon daw, guys. Good morning, guys. Okay, so for 2 turns, applies for shield, damage. Okay, gawin natin to sa... Okay. For shield, maybe later na yung mga shield. Ito tanggalin ko lang to para... you can use it to ano rin, to remove your own card na you have played before. Okay. He's planning to do something to the moon. Should I shield it? Ay, na. Uy. What are those? Moon Ire? On board, the boss takes 25% less damage from direct attacks. Apply 1 stack of strength to boss. It buffs the boss. This one. On board, the boss takes 25% less damage. Applies 3 stack of strength to the... Andaya naman ito, sir. 1828. I need to destroy both of these. 16. 6. Oh my goodness. No. Ay. Okay. Let's use this. Ano daw? Select a hand. Ha? Oh no, 16. I'm dead. Ishi, thank you for the hydrate. Ghost triggers. This hostile sigil has ghosts and effect that happens every turn. If you cover a ghost sigil entirely, its turn start and turn ends effects will no longer occur. Okay, so we need to cover it up. Yun. Enemy moon defeated. You can now play your sigils on this moon tiles. A moon's heart has been added to your hand. What? Okay. So nagkaroon tayo ng added. Okay, that's good. Eh, no? We had an additional moon after defeating that one. Deals 2 damage. Flurry. Applies 4 shield. Wait. Oh no, I cannot displace it. Oh no. No! Ayun, yan. Applies force shield to this region of play. Ay. Is going to fill it up with various Trominoes. It's Vimo. Thank you for checking in. Gambate! Sabi ni Lancer. Can we defeat this boss though? Ito no, let's go. Is going to attack 14. Multiple attacks. When an enemy attacks multiple times, your shield applies to each attack individually. For instance, if an enemy attacks 3 times for 7 damage, for 7 damage each, you can fully block the attack with 7 shields. Okay. Pinshin! It applies shield. May nakalagay na ba dito? Applies force shield to the region at play. Draw a card. Remove a non-hostile card. Can I? Huh? Where can I place this? Ah, yun. Deals 4 damage, applies 4 shield. 12. Okay, end turn. 20. Okay, good. It's time to end you. Deal 6 damage. Hindi ako, sir. I'm going to end you now. Dark Blood. Deal 6 damage to all enemies. Or dito ko na lang siya ilagay. This one, deal 10 damage to the enemy with the least remaining health. Of course, that's him. Applies 4 shield to this region. 4 damage, applies shield. Deal 7 damage to all enemies. 4 damage. Ay! Yun. Sige, tanggal na rin natin yung... I think that's it. Applies 4 shield to this region. Deal 7 damage to all enemies. End component. Ano yun? Anong ginawa niya? 21 attack? Hostile Avarice. Yo, Jonesy! How you doing to per tab? Lurk? Thank you. Jonesy. Let me give you a special shout out, Jonesy. Jonesy has been really good at bumping us up on social media and on Twitter. Jonesy is also a streamer from the... It's either from the West. I forgot if you are on the US or on Canada. So let me give you a special shout out, Jonesy. And this one. Thank you again, Jonesy, for dropping by today. Call of Duty Black Ops 6. So he's going to attack with 21. We need to protect ourselves with 7 shield. Oh shit. Oh no. 24. Oh no. Remove non-hostile cards. Okay. Good. Hostile kasi ito eh. Oh no! Oh no! We need the shield, but then again we only have 4. Applies 4 shield to the region. Deal 7 to all. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! But it will not add to that. I'm dead. 21, 24. But this is the last boss. End turn. Good luck. 3 HP remaining. Ayun, 9. Amazing. Ay. Stockpile. Play exhaust card in your hand. Exhaust this card. Add a copy of the card you exhausted to your hand. Stockpile. Exhaust a card. Add a copy. Draw 10 cards. Draw 10 cards. Ascend. Condemn. Persisting card. Deals 30 damage. What? Deals 30 damage. Okay. You have slain the first of the astral titans. No small feat, but the remaining 2 are even more formidable. Slay the others, free me, and I'll return the universe to peace and righteousness at last. So, is that the moon? I think, no? Yay! Sigil right, unlock Aladara, the Shard Keeper. So we were playing as Feldrin earlier. So we unlocked the second class, si Aladara. Continue. Additional acts, bosses, enemies, encounters, and upgrades, and more await in the full game. But currently, however, there's still more to discover in the demo. Try another run with a different character or build. Even in the demo, there is a lot of content to explore. Whoa. Okay, sure. I had fun with that first. Thanks for playing the demo. There's more to discover in the full game. More cards, more enemies. 3 playable characters. So basically, the last guy, this Minotaur-like figure, is the last character that will be playable in the full game. 3 acts of content. 3 acts. So I would assume that that first boss is already the first act boss, I assume. Unlockable difficulty levels, and of course you have. Okay, so that will add more difficulty to it. New character unlock. Keep playing. New character unlock. New run. Si Aldara. Stripped of her power, she now relies on artifacts to cast magic. Deemed profane by the Lunatri. Make a glass. Forge runes. Let's go with Aladara this time. My patience is vast in our cause of the uttermost importance. Take as long as you require, frail one. The one thing I still have is time. Jajajang. Okay. So we can choose up to 3 paths. Shield rune. It will add a shield rune. Card pack. Removal. Combat. This one's a new card bolster. Permanently give bolster to one of your cards. Card removal. Probably shield rune. This one, and then here. Okay, so first, let's go here. Combat. What? 2? 2 agad, sir? Apply 4 shield to this runes region. 4 shield. Fine. 4 agad. Ish. Okay. Adds 4 shield to this region's play. Okay, fully blocked. Deals 4 damage. Deals 4 damage. (2018) deals 4 damage. Apply shield. End turn. Okay, nice. Nice. Shield. Deal 7 damage to all enemies. Remove all sigils with fragile from the board. Exhaust. Fragile. Applies 4 shield to this region of play. Move a card from your exhaust pile to the top of your draw pile. Exhaust this card. Applies 4 shield. Draw pile. Shield? May shield to, no? To all. Pero mamaya na yan. Shield. 8. Nice. Fully blocked. Ano daw to? Deals 4 damage. Deals 4 damage. Okay, end turn. Okay. Shield. Four. Another shield. Damage to all enemies. 7 damage to all enemies. Dodge. Oh shh. 3 damage agad, sir. Oh well. Okay, overkill this Sanamagan. Applies 4 damage. Exchange. Move 2 cards from your exhaust pile to your hand. Now remove. Deal 8 damage to all enemies. Infuse this card with focus. Eternal. Okay, good. Shield rune. Yung Eternal kanina. Or was that? What was that card again? Remove all sigils from fragile. Deals 8 damage to all enemies. Infuse this card with focus. This one. Add a shield rune. Shield rune. Okay. Confirm. Next. Here, combat. Let's go. Next round. 3. Applies 4 shield. Ito. Fully blocked. Amazing. Applies 4 shield to this rune. Deals 8 damage to all enemies. Infuse this card with 3 focus. Applies 4 shield, damage. For damage. Applies 4 shield and turn muna natin. Ano yun? Burden. Enemy card. Remove all sigils with fragile from the board. Fragile. Hostile. Shield. Oh no! Ayun. We need a shield. This one. Ayun lang. Oh no, we don't have anything to shield ourselves with. Applies 4 shield to this region. No. Yo, Zeri, good morning. Good luck. Have fun with Moonsigil Atlas. Yes. Applies shield. Kasi dapat yung pinaka-core niya, ayun yung magla-land dito sa spot na to, dito sa zone. Na it is protected. Ay, shield 21 talaga, oh. Of course. Wala. Okay, so it's going to attack again. Applies 4 shield. Ayun. Shielded. Mamshi, enjoy streaming po. And thank you, Mamshi. Yan. I was also hanging out on sa stream mo earlier, Mamshi. Deals 4 damage. Siguro let's deal damage na lang sa kanya. Ay, hindi need, sorry. End turn. Naka-auto lurk ako for sure. Workout mode mo. Ay, wow, napaka naman, active lifestyle naman yan, Mamshi. Pero that's good. Wait, thank you for the cheer as well, Mamshi. And because of that, yan, let me give you a special shout out. Thank you for that, for the cheer, for the bits. And have a productive day at work today, Mamshi. Applies for shield to this region. Can we even? Can we even? Sa labas. Ayun. Can we freaking even? Yun. Fully blocked. Pero I think tapos na rin yung laban. Yes, it is. Contingency. Applies 4 shield to this region on play. Exhaust this card. Play 9 deal 9 damage. Draw a card for each rune on this sigil. For each rune on this sigil. Deals 9 damage. I think this is good. Rune cast. Deals 2 damage for each rune among all your cards. It has a green something. Pero to this region on play. Pero ito 4 shields eh. Pero ito damage, ito shielding. Draw a card for each rune sigil on this sigil. Huh? Sige na, let's go. Addict man sa stream and gaming, di pwedeng kalimutan ng workout. And admirable yan. And I think more and more streamers and even everyday people should look after themselves. I need to take that advice myself. Lalo na bakante sa work ng 2 months. Pero hopefully, you'll find a good source of income soon. Bolster. I think may yung kanina nakuha natin. Applies for shield, more cards, deal 7 damage to all enemy, remove. Draw a card for each rune on this sigil. So lagay tayo ng rune. Itong add bolster. Ay hindi siya rune. So ayun yung bolster, magkakaroon siya ng plus effect. Ito na naman yung It's going to attack with 3. Applies 4 shield. Wait lang guys . Okay, I have a coffee now. This is going to be my breakfast. So 4. You need more shield. Apply shield. 8. 4 damage. 6. 7. 8. I can still block that, you know. End turn. Ha! Still though, every time I play something there, magkakaroon siya ng apply shield to this runes region on play. Move a card from your exhaust pile to the top of your draw pile. Apply 4 shield to this region play. Remove. Deal 8 damage to all enemies. Infuse this card. Shield. Draw a card for each rune on this sigil. 9. Applies 4 shield. Applies 4 shield to this. Ano imagination issue? What are you talking about? Applies 4 shield. Eternal, fragile. Applies 4 shield to this region. Deals 8 damage to all enemies. Infuse this card with 3. Deals 7 damage to all enemies. Remove all sigils with fragile from the board. Exhaust this card. Deals 4 damage. Applies 4 shield. Sige. I-shield muna natin. Shield 14. Apply 7 with fragile. Applies 4 shield to this region on play. On play. Deals 8 damage to all enemies. Remove. Kapag ni-remove natin siya. So let's use this shatter. Yun! Yan, we remove yung card na yun. Play 7. Remove all sigils from with fragile. Exhaust this card. Play. Deals. Okay, end turn. Okay, 13. Applies 4 shield. Deals 11 damage to all enemies. Ayan, may fragile uli siya. 4. Applies shield. Deals 4 damage. Deals 4 damage. Let's end this. All remove effects of non-hostile sigils occur an extra time. Non-hostile. All remove effects. Remove sigil with the fragile on board. Machinate. Malnox escape. Move a card from your exhaust pile to your hand. Infuse it with this shape. Runestone Nexus deals 4 damage to enemies in this region. Adjacent sigils temporary gain Runestorm. I like this. Let's try this one. So this one, ito yung elite enemy. Tapos may upgrade prepared. So let's go with this route. Imagination mo lang yun. Ano yan? Ano yung nilalaro mo? What are you talking about, Ishit? Sheesh! 3 agad. LLL. Deals 4 damage of enemies in this region. What's a rune storm? This sigil rune effects are applied to all enemies regardless of position. Oh! Deals 4 damage to each enemy in this region. if I place it. There you go. Applies 4 shield. Mali! Deals 4 damage. Deals 4 damage. Dapat ito pala muna yung nilagay ko dito para shield. Ay, shh. Baka. Mali! Mali! Ay, shh. Ay, shield 21. Ayun, fully blocked. What? Talaga ba? Lahat pa ng region yun? To this region? Move a card from Exhaust pile. Apply 4 shields to this runes region on play. Eh bakit nagkaroon ako ng shield dito? Eh dito ko lang siya plinay na region. Is it bug? But I like that bug. Okay lang. Protected naman tayo. Ha! Ha! Okay. Applies 4 shield to this region on play. Deals 8 damage to all kapag niremove natin siya. Fragile. Deals 9 damage. Draw a card for each rune sigil. 4 shield. 9. 4 shield. 8. Deals 9 damage. Okay. End the turn. I end my turn. Fully block. Exhaust this card and web. Applies 4 shield. Four. Hindi siya tatamaan. Ano to? And web? Okay. What is this card? Okay, end turn. Temporary gain rune storm. Adjacent. Activate the rune effects on spread. Remove effects on a sigil in play. Remove all sigils with fragile from the board. Convergence. Activate the rune effects on spread effects. Ano yun? And remove effects of all sigil in play. Activate. I-activate yung on spread effects at saka yung remove. Example, if naka-play na siya, so akala mo deactivated na. So if you play this converge, it will play that sigil again. Yung effects nun. Not bad. Draw a card pa. Okay, let's go with this one. Nako, ito na elite. Good luck. Draw a card for each rune sigil. Damage. Okay, sige. Let's try it with this one. Tapos, we will play it dito. Ito. So, 2 dito. Deals 9 damage. Let's try it here. Okay. And then, ay, 13. Mag-shield. Ayan. Dapat yan mag-e-effect lahat yun. Tapos magkakaroon tayo ng bagong shield. Sige nga. Ay, isa lang yung pwede niyang i-take effect. Ayun, 8. Athlete. 38. 9. Apply 4 shield to this region on play. Deals 8 damage to all enemies and fuse this card. Ay! Mali! Ayun yung ayun yung rune. Deals 7 damage to all enemies. Remove all sigils with a fragile. Fragile. Okay, good. Shield. Shield again. Deals 4 damage. Hey, Jane Bulag. Thank you for dropping by and good morning. Ano na ba ngayon? It's now 9:58, almost 10. And yan, 1 hour and 37 minutes na tayo lalaro nito. We're playing this game, Moonsigil Atlas, a roguelike deck builder. You can check it out. There's a free demo now. If you guys are into this kinds of game, ayan, do check them out on Steam. Along with other interesting games on the Steam Next Fest. Right. 7, no? We need to shield. Shield. Ano yun? What happened? $25 out of 26 na lang. 8. Okay, fully blocked. Grabe naman yun. Overlapping. You're dead. Heh. Eternal Fragile. Deals 8 damage. Infuse this card with focus 6. Exhaust this card. Yung moveset ni Aladara is more of like you place a card na fragile and then yung damage niya will take effect as soon as you remove it. Interesting mechanics. Ibang-iba dun sa playthrough ni Feldrin. Permanently give prepared. Ibig sabihin it will appear first in our inventory. Applies force shell to this rune's region on play. Let's start with this one. para meron agad tayong fragile card at the start of our run. Runes, glass, random. Let's go with glass. Apply Force Shield to this runes region on play. Remove, add a copy of barrier to your hand. Glass barrier. Exhaust this card. When a sigil with a fragile is removed from board, draw a card. Okay. Heal. Let's heal. And then boss na uli. Yo guys. Hey Ru. Yo guys, what? Hi Kuya, good luck, have fun. Got you tab. Thank you Ru. Last scene playing Dead by Daylight. Thank you so much for the SO. No problem. And do check out Ru from Outlast Trials to Dead by Daylight to IRL streaming. Do check out Strawberry. Yun, fully healed. Let's fight the boss again. Astral Titan. Let's go. We're going to dispatch of the moon again. So we'll probably need to place it here. Applies Force Shield to the region at play. For damage. Nope. We'll use that later. Let's end the turn for now. It will add 2 moons, you know. That's the first boss eh. Yo, Rotirot! We're currently playing a roguelike deck builder. Moonsigil Atlas demo. So besides being a deck builder, it's also what do you call this? It is Tromino theme. Diba Tetromino is for Tetris. And that is parang 4 corners. This one is Tromino or Triomino. Since it only has 3 corners. Roterot, good morning! Boss Kurix, and good morning din, Roterot. Ito, bakit hindi na shoutout si Roti automatically? Let me give you an auto SO, Roti. Roti also streams eh. User info. Oo nga, wala pa, hindi pa part ng auto SO si Roti. Yan, there you go. Pero for now, let's give him an auto SO. Manual SO. There you go. Do check out Roterot. And good morning. Last scene playing V Rising. So he's now going to attack with 16. Damage to all enemies. Remove all sigils with fragile. With fragile. Ayun lang. Good luck. 8. 16. Next up. Deals 4 damage to enemies in this region adjacent Runestorm. Are they going to attack? Nope. Applies... May mga attack ba? Mag-i-spam lang sila ng attacks dito. So let me destroy one of them. Applies Force Shield to this runes region. Exhaust this card. Puro shield? Parang mali eh. Oh no. I need to destroy this moon para magamit ko yung slot nila. Draw a card. Thank you for the SO. Have fun streaming, boss. And thank you din, Roti, for dropping by. And first time chatting. Halaga, Roti. First time chatting mo lang pala dito. Applies for shield damage kapag na-remove. Remove. Puro remove, oh. Applies for shield. Nako, sayang naman. 28! Oh no! Yan, removes everything with the... Yun. We remove that shield. Apply shield. Give me shield. Give me more shield. Deals 4 damage. Deals 4 damage. Hala. 28, 30. Okay. 19, 21. Wala siya. Wala na. Imadeds. Shield. Ito applies for shield to this region. Okay, shield. More shield, please. Abot ba tayo? Parang hindi. No. Abot ba? Oh no. Nine. Yun, may buff pa siya. Meron ba tayong pang-remove ng hostile eternal? Deals 14 damage. Applies 4 shield. Deals 9 damage. Okay. Applies 4 shield. Applies 4 shield. Applies 4 shield. Exhaust this card. Nope. Wala na akong damage card. Wala na rin eh. Good luck. No. I'm dead. Kanina may clincher pa eh. Ito, this time wala na. I'm dead. Without a guardian, the cosmos will slowly sink into an everlasting darkness. Try again. And I guess, ano ba, that's it. Thanks for playing the demo. Should I finish it with the, ano? Parang I don't have enough ano kasi, yung pambasag ng mga fragile cards. I have so many fragile cards. I don't have yung cards that would oh well. Okay, place it there. 7 damage to all. In turn. Next. Let's kill it. Deal 9 damage, remove. Move 2 cards from your exhaust. Exhaust this card. Exchange. Deals 9 damage. Draw card from each rune. Or Glass Oculus. Remove cards. Draw 2 cards. Fragile uli eh. Prepared. Card pack. Combat. Forging removal. Combat. Card removal. Astral Hydra. It will buff itself. Applies Force Shield. Applies Force Shield. 6 shield. Four. Okay, 50. Deals 9 damage. there you go. See as equals. Adjacent sigils. Temporary gain. Runestorm and Steadfast. Infuse a card with 2 attack runes. Daggers of Rurok. Draw a card. Remove all sigils with fragiles from the board. Framework. Okay, let's go with the framework. Card removal. Offer a card. What should we remove? Deals 9 damage. Deals 4 damage. Shield. Harness the power, yung prepared. Let's add ito. Remove all sigils with fragile from the board. Prepare this every time your turn starts, your card will be there. Yung card na you added the prepared status. Corruptor. Overlapping. It will attack. Nope, it will not. Pero let's... Draw a card. Prepared. Next, we have... It will continually add stuff on the board. Deal 7 damage. Applies 4 shield. Move a card to the exhaust pile. Turn. Deal 7 damage, 16. Okay, ano muna tayo ng shield. Deals 4 damage. Eight. 8 damage. Okay. Deals draw a card for each rune sigil. End turn. Is it going to attack? Nope, it's not. Shield, shield. Puro shield ah. End turn. 19. Shield. Deals 9 damage, deals 4 damage. Draw a card with the fragile. Good luck. Yun. Spread this sigil. On spread, play. Applies 2 shield to this region. Remove 2 glass oculus. Draw 2 cards. Play. Spread the sigil. Spread? On spread? Why would you spread that card? elite. Uy, 4 enemies. Fully blocked. Draw a card. Remove all sigils with a fragile. Hindi naman siya fragile. We can just simply attack these cards. Okay. So this time yung sa baba naman niya mag-shield. Applies 4 shield. Okay. Fully blocked. Deals 9 damage. Deals 7 damage. Isa na lang though. End turn. Okay. 4. Deals 9 damage. 4. Okay. 5. Deals 9 damage. Not 4 damage. Para enwebbed. Okay. Okay. 4. Deals 4 damage. In turn. Good luck. 1. Okay, 5. Deal 7 damage to all enemies. Shield. 9 damage. At least 5. Should we shield ourselves? 4. Another shield. Okay, fully blocked. Deals 4 damage. Deaths. Unearth. Exhaust this card. Move a card. Applies 4 shield to this rune. Exhaust this card. Remove all sigils with a fragile on board. Okay. Okay. 13. Shield first. Shield again. Fully blocked. 36. Amazing. Draw a card. Remove all sigils of the fragile. Okay, in turn. Overlapping. 9. Shield. Deals 9 damage. 4 shield. Seven. May shield ba? Do we have anything to shield ourselves? Oh. Bakit hindi nag-draw a card? Remove all sigils. Play. Huh? Sakit niyan, sir. 14 yan. My goodness. 11 naman. Uh, 10 na lang yung HP ko. Oh no. Okay, I think it's already dead after this. Discard. Remove. Glass cannon deals 18 damage. Card removal. Prepared. Harness the power. Apply 4 shield, move a card. Apply 4 shield, exhaust this card. Remove. Prepared. Draw a card. Play. Remove all sigils with fragile from the board. Shatter. Alam ko may remove eh. If remove deals 18 damage. This one. Okay. Observe the patterns. Open 1 out of 3 packs. Glass. Let's go with glass. Remove, deal 10 damage to the enemy with the... Ito na lang. Next up. My goodness. Heal. Ito na naman tayo sa boss. Mukhang we will not be able to dispose of the boss. But let's see. The Astral Titan. Your turn. Glass cannon. Ayan, when you remove this, it will deal 18 damage. Yan. If you play this, remove all with fragile. Play, remove all sigils with fragile. Play, exhaust. Draw a card. Remove all sigils with a fragile. Okay, Okay, end turn. And then we need to dispatch Mooncaller. 12. We need to shield. 16. Shield. Shield ourselves. Remove all sigils. Deals 4 damage. 28 this first. End turn. 8-ish. Okay, there is going to spam it. They'll draw a card. Deals 4 damage. Deals 5 damage. Most remaining health. Turn start, draw a card. Draw a card at the start of the turn. Moon's Heart Eternal. Ay. Shoot, 11. Glass Cannon. Remove all sigils with Fragile. Shield. Okay, fully blocked. Nice. Nice. Oh. And turn. Chunk, chunk. Nice. Glass Cannon remove. Deal 7. Nope. This one deals 9 damage on play. Wala naman siyang attack. Destroy that. Ayun, we have destroyed it. Draw a card, applies 4 shield in this region. Deals 9 damage. Shield and turn. What's this? Glass Cannon. Deals remove. Okay, shield. Hala. Hala, patay na tayo. 21. Ay, 21. 1 nga lang ba? Hindi, sorry. 23 HP after this. I'm dead. After that. Oh no. 3 HP. Nice. We're dead. We're dead meat. We're dead meat, pal. That's it. Itong Glass Cannon. We're dead meat. Oh no. That's it. 15. Oh no, we're dead. Ay, so sayang, oh. I wish there was like another way, like what's Astral Gem, an orb pulsating with power. Ay, too bad, so sad. Overkill yan, no? Yeah. Goodbye, Moon. Moon destroyed. Without a guardian, the cosmos. I always reach the end of yung run ni Aladara. I have already run twice with Aladara. Yung fragile positioning, yung mga fragile Trominoes niya, and then you're going to destroy those fragile Trominoes to inflict more damage. Parang hit and miss siya, eh. Si Fredlin, or for what's the name? Fredlin? He's parang a better, and he's the first character, and the third one is still locked and will become available on the full version of the game. So I guess that's it for now. Again, thanks for playing the demo. There's more to discover, and that's what you guys will be expecting on the full version of the game. And I guess that's it for now. I usually give and rightfully so, it's the game is already completed, although even though we finish it with Aladara, we will no longer be unlocking anything else. We've seen most of the cards, but there will be more cards, hopefully more I don't know, more damage dealing cards, more that will flesh their characters out more. There's 2 more acts. I believe the first boss is the first act, so 2 more acts, more difficulty, and more enemies, and of course more difficulty, meaning more difficulty, probably more bosses or more mobs. I think the max that we have encountered are parang 4 monsters. But with that, I guess that's already what yung basic game loop of the game. So if you're into deck building games, roguelike, although that's what I noticed, even though you died, parang there's no way to, like, there's no meta progression. So it's really is a pure roguelike in a sense. It's not roguelite, but a roguelike. Okay, but with that, let's roll the credits. What I usually do here in the stream is I only play 1 game per stream, and that's just a personal preference, of course. Different folks, different strokes. Different strokes, different folks. I don't even know. So I think that is just what works with me, but again, coverage may vary. But with that, that's our Moonsigil Atlas demo. So again, thank you to Keymailer for informing us about this game. And if the people at Snake Tower Games are watching, I like my experience with the game. I extended for a maximum of 2 hours. That's usually a good indicator. If there's a demo or if there's a game that I have played more than 2 hours, it means that I like my experience with it. And maybe that's also my bias, since I am into roguelikes and roguelites. Plus a deck builder. I have been playing a number of deck builders on my past ItsumaDEMO playthrough. But with that, let's roll the credits. Thank you everyone for joining us in today's stream. A very short stream, around 2 hours. To the subscribers, we have Ishi. For the bits and cheers, thank you to Ma'am Shibels for always supporting the stream. For the chatters, same goes. We have Citrix20, Dandaisol22, Gamer Sheffy, Ishi, it was Sky, Jane Bulag, Jonesy316, Lancer1881, Matapocalypse69, Ma'am Shibels, Mystic Mirin, Roterot, Strawberry, Siningen, Tofu, Sinti TV, and Zeri55. And you can copy and paste this raid message if you guys are planning to join me on my raid. So do give the people we are about to raid some support if you like what you see on their stream. If you guys like what you see on their stream. And for our subscribers, you can copy and paste this raid message. And let me open up the the browser. Let's see who we can raid. Papam, param, tam. Somebody who we haven't raided before. Papam, tatan, tan. Long, long ago, 20th century. Let's raid. Let's raid Lele. Lele is currently playing Valorant. Ayan, tara. Thank you again guys for watching me play Moonsigil Atlas demo. I will be streaming again, so watch out for the next stream. I will keep you guys posted on socials. So raiding Lele. There you go. And with that, I will leave you with a short, heartfelt message. And that's it. Happy Tuesday, guys. Good morning. Enjoy your lunch if you are going to have your lunch soon, sooner than later. Have fun and have a productive day. And I will catch you guys on the next one. Do say hi to Lele for us. Good morning again. Later. Bye-bye.